Welcome back, trainers. So Lugia is now here and 100% confirmed shiny Lugia as well. This is quite amazing. Now Sky Attack did get a boost from 70 damage to 80 per attack, and that is that. So this is not Photoshop, this is in fact real, because a local player here, I was in a raid with them and they actually found and caught their shiny. So that's pretty amazing. We're going to take a look at a couple Lugia raids, and its catching screen is a little bit different now. So we'll talk about that here in just a moment. So if you are encountering a shiny Lugia, I hope you catch it because that is extremely rare. Alright, so there is new raids. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. We have the return of Jolteon and Gengar. That is very good. I am now going to change all of my Mewtwo's from Psychic to Shadow Ball, because that is going to be very useful considering Lugia is in fact weak to Shadow Ball. So yeah, and now we can in fact solo Jolteon as well, because well, we have the Pokemon and the whole weather deal will help us with the accomplishment of that. Alright, so there you have it, and looks like Electabuzz, Manectric, Mawile, Sableye, Exeggutor are Raid 2, Tier 1, Snorunt, Magikarp, Wailmer. Alright, the same ones. Tier 4, we have a new one, Golem, making a return, Aggron, Tyranitar, and Absol, and then Tier 5 is Lugia, of course. And one more thing before we take a look at the Lugia raids and then the catch screens, we have the announcement of the hidden move for Venusaur for Community Day, which is going to be Plant Frenzy, and apparently it's going to be 100 each, so that's 2 bars for 100. Sounds like one of the top grass attackers now. That's going to be fun to test out. So there you have it. Community Day, Venusaur's hidden move is Plant Frenzy. So now let's check out these raids. Okay, now as far as counters go, what types do you want to use against Lugia? Lugia is a Psychic and Flying. It is weak to Rock, Electric, Ghost, Dark, and Ice types. I'm using my Mewtwo with Confusing Shadow Ball, Raikou with Thunder Shock and Wild Charge, Zapdos with Charge Beam and Thunderbolt, 2 Tyranitars, Bite and Crunch, and just throw in something else at the end, like a Golem or something, with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Now, these Pokemon that I pick are, depending on what move it has. It has Sky Attack for the first one, Future Sight for the second one. I think Future Sight is the easier one, because if you pick Tyranitar, it doesn't do really anything, and if you have multiple people in there just crunching and biting away, it's going to go down very quick. It's same with Golem. If it has Sky Attack, it's going to get destroyed. Sky Attack is not going to be very effective, so your Golems, and you're super effective, of course, with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. And there's many Pokemon you can use, okay? So, get ahead, get creative and see what you can do. If you have a lot of people there, you can have fun with your Pokemon. I mean, don't pick anything too weak now, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm going to, in fact, yes, change all my... I don't know if I want to change all of them or just, all except for one. Keep Shinobi with Psychic, but we'll just have to see. I'm going to put Shadow Ball on most of them because, well, this is weak to Shadow Ball and now the Gengar, and I want to get a super good time. I'm going to try to switch it up. I have those Gengars already. They should be fine. And you can also use Gengar for Lugia if it has, I don't know, anything but Future Sight. You could even use it with Future Sight too if you're brave enough, but the thing is he's just going to go down very quick, and that's that. But he's going to put out a lot of damage as well. So anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this. It is very fun, and group size I recommend, I don't know, maybe like 6, depending on how strong you are and what kind of Pokemon you're using. So we'll have to test that out with some local trainers as well and have fun with that too. I'll continue to do some more commentary as we reach the catch screen. So let's go ahead and check this out, shall we? Okay, now let's see if I was lucky enough to run into a shiny one. Let's see, I have to get back on the hunt. Editing this video is killing me. I need to get out there and do as many as I can and no shiny. Now Lugia now I feel is a little different because setting the circle and then getting ready for the throw is a little different, I personally think, because as he is doing his little loop after you've set your circle and you get ready, the circle is moving, so it's kind of a little bit different. I don't really recommend you try to throw it while it's higher up. Wait till it lowers down. If you're an expert player, then go for it. But I need to practice up a little bit more. I did get a couple excellence on it, and we'll take a look at that. So what I found what is easiest for me, and this is just me, okay? I can't really give people advice on this right now. But what I'm going to tell you, what I do is when it's just sitting there, I'm just going to just spin the ball and get ready to throw it. I'm not going to set my circle right now. I'm just going to throw it when I feel I'm ready, when I can hit an excellent or a great. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to wait for it to attack and do all that because I don't like how it does that little spin around, because I need to do probably like 3 or 4 more in case I run into a shiny. I need to make sure I can get those excellence, because personally I'm happy this was not a shiny. Even though I caught this one, I just, sorry I gave it away, but I just, I want to get in a few practice rounds before I run into the, the big boy, the big shiny. So anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. That's it. Just spinning the circle until I feel like I can just go ahead and throw it like that and get an excellent. And did you see how big that circle was? Let's go ahead and take a look at that again. Okay, so with that said, I need to get back out there, see if I can try to find a shiny one of these, because at the moment, this is the rarest shiny I guess you can get, other than the shiny hat Pikachu or hatching a Pichu or something like that. I mean, because it's a legendary, it's going to be gone soon, and then that's it. You can still hatch the Pichus. You're not going to be able to hatch a Lugia. So, these are going to be pretty rare if you have a shiny. So anyways, I want to go ahead and do those Mewtwo changeovers, so next time you see me, I'm going to be using several Mewtwo's in these Lugia raids, because it doesn't matter what moveset it has, you can just still go in there with the Mewtwo and just take neutral damage from whatever. But best move, or best Pokemon probably to use, is going to be Golem when it has Sky Attack with Rock Throw, Stone Edge, or Tyranitar, Bite, Crunch, or Bite, Stone Edge. Stone Edge works as well, super effective towards Lugia because it is flying. And then if it has Extrasensory or Sky Attack, then you use Tyranitar, Bite and Crunch, or Stone Edge Bite. You can use Tyranitar if it has Hydro Pump, but you're Rock type, so it's going to do a lot of damage to you, so look out for that. What can you use if it does have Hydro Pump? Electric types, like Raikou you've seen there, and now Zapdos. If you have a Mewtwo, use that, obviously. And then, there's several other Pokemon that you can use. Mostly, if it's going to have Hydro Pump, I'm just going to use my same team, to be honest with you, okay? If they faint, I'll just go right back in, and that's that, because their DPS is still good, and yeah. Anyways, so I hope you enjoy this. We're going to take a look again at some more catch screen for this Lugia as well. And the outcome was quite, I guess you could say, nerve-wracking. Not that I have to catch it, but it was a decent IV. And, you kind of just want to catch every one that you can, unless you're doing that mass, raiding, and you're just going from raid to raid, looking for the 100, and you don't really care. But personally, for the average person, I think most people want to catch the Lugia, even if it has a bad IV. Anyways, with that said, I'll be bringing you guys some more news as it comes in, because there is quite a bit of things going on right now with that shiny Lugia, and then the announcement of the Plant Frenzy for Venusaur and Community Day, which there is going to be shiny Bulbasaurs on that day as well, and as well as the new raids. Jolteon is making an appearance. Nobody can have solo that before.